Have you ever wore a dress?
Nah, I ain't never.
As a comic, would you do that? Thing is,
like how you said it, this shit getting repetitive.
and why don't these gentlemen come out on behalf of our community, right? If they see that all of these gentlemen, bro, we saying the Jamie Foxxes, the Martin Lawrence, the Tyler Perry's, as powerful as you guys is, if you did it for whatever reason, why don't these gentlemen come out to say something?
Or hey, it wasn't no fuck shit involved. Yeah.
And y'all got that wrong. That ain't what this is.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Nigga, I wrote that. They
Fuck
tell
you
me to
talking
do
about
shit.
doing?
I'd have been in, I'm gonna say Coming to America too, out top. That's when I understood how movies work, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. We was on set so many days. And then when they started editing that shit, my part got smaller and smaller and smaller, but it was an audition for a cousin. So that's when all the comedians in Atlanta, all us in there. So I'm looking around the room, bro.
Who all in there?
I'm being under. Desi Banks was in there. They had Desi Banks. They had Laugh Love. They had, man, any comedian that's in Atlanta, they
Trying to get in that.
Boy, we was in there.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around the room, and to be honest with you, I was like, bro, I said, all these motherfuckers in shape. I said, if they looking for somebody short and fat, I got this bitch. And that's what I had to see early. So sometimes I was like down in myself, like, damn, what it gonna take for this shit?
Yeah.
And somebody had to tell me sometimes it ain't even about talent with that stuff.
They can't be looking for you and Desi Banks for the same role if we taking that into consideration.
Yeah.
I gotta be able to share with niggas, bro. I done taught myself that this year, I wanna share with people. I wanna not just anybody, because sharing ain't giving and not getting.
Yeah.
People think sharing is initiating the barter and trading system.
Yeah.
It ain't saying that I'm gonna give you everything and get nothing in return. Like a wolf will eat everything that it has because it's afraid it'll be stolen from it. It give itself nothing later on. It don't say, like, you ever see a dog bury a bone? Mm-hmm. You ever see him take meat and put it somewhere for later on? A wolf won't do that because it's so afraid that wherever it takes, because of the mentality, whatever it has, if it don't eat it now, somebody else gonna get it.
Now niggas want to loon me to death. Salute, Loon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my man, Loon.
That's my man, too.
Both Loons. Old Loon, new Loon, both Loons.
Okay.
Yeah,
All ops must know it's up there and it's stuck there, nigga. When it's up there, man, it's stuck there. Shut up.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the fantasy sports platform that's changing the game for people like us. With Prize Picks, you can test your knowledge with picking over and under for your favorite player stats across a wide variety of sports. Think football, baseball, basketball, and beyond. So why wait? Jump into Prize Picks right now and bring more excitement to game day. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Prize Picks adds that extra layer of fun for sports excitement. Again, my slogan, why would you put something on the game when you could put something on the name? Let's get into those picks and start winning with Prize Picks today. IUTP code. Let's get back to the show. Yo, welcome to another episode of It's Up There podcast. I am your active and attractive host for another episode of the fastest growing podcast in the world right now. Listen, the vibes is high. Vibrations are always high. I'm Big Homie on every part of the world. Today, I have someone, man, that I was looking forward to speak with. He's a force to be reckoned with in this comedic world. I got the homie Nav Green. What's going on, my brother?
Man, what it do, man? Pleasure to be here, man.
Appreciate that, brother.
For sure.
Appreciate that. You know, you in this game. This content game is some mother.
Yeah, I feel like it could drain you at times, and then I feel like you got to get rejuvenated with it too.
You do.
Like sometimes just take a break. Like, and when I say a break, like a mental break, like live life too.
Right.
So you can have something to talk about or even do.
Is that how you draw your shit up?
Yeah, because I was noticing, like, sometimes we come off the road, we might go, I'm back doing something work related.
Right.
But I ain't had time to, like, get no You know what I mean?
Yeah, and only us content creators can understand that because you pull from literally your soul with this.
Real life. Not saying I'm getting material from my family,
Right.
but I gotta be around my family to
Experience it.
Yeah, just to know what's going on in the world. And when I say the world, like what going on like in the city, like with
What's
my
the new
cousins, what they
slang?
going through, what the lingo is.
Yeah,
You feel me? I can't do that if all I'm doing is around the work, around people with money.
Yeah.
Cause they don't know the struggle. They ain't know
sure
what's going on.
Yeah, and
See?
that's why. And sometimes you can feel like you caught in between this thing. You can be like, "Well, I ain't broke enough to be in the hood every day, but I ain't rich enough to be in the burbs every
Damn,
day."
boy, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So you get stuck in the middle. That's why I feel alienated. And now I'm trying to figure out why people say this is lonely at the top. I don't think it's because. I think it's because to get to the top, you got to shed so much skin that it's like, damn, where everybody, you look around, damn, where everybody go. And that's where you disconnected at.
Yeah, and then because it's like what you just saying that it's some that like I can't keep being around this type. But sometimes I need to come around it just for
To speak on behalf of that kind of
on behalf of that and then goddamn motivate me some more.
to never go
Boy,
back
I
to
can't
that.
come back to this
I
shit.
come from that.
Boy, what?
Yeah, so yeah, and I think like we was talking, man, for me, content creation, I look at podcasts, man, and this is deep, but I look at it like almost like the Bible. I look at it like life experiences and stories, right? Some of them are lessons, some of them are experiences. You may see me sit down with a drug dealer that did 20 years. You may see me sit down with a doctor that been saving lives for 20 years. I'm talking to him about his experiences. I'm talking to him about his lessons. You see what I'm saying? So the podcast thing to me is where I always try to leave something. Like somebody gonna watch this and gain something from you. Just on like, damn, what Nav? How the fuck he did that? Here's something I want to start talk to you about. Have you ever been in a movie?
Yeah.
I've saw you in a few, but for the people who don't know, tell them the movies you've been in.
I'd have been in I'm gonna say Coming to America too, I'll talk. But you know what I'm saying? The role, that's when I understood how movies work though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause like we was on set so many days. And then when they started editing that shit, my part got smaller and smaller and smaller. But then from the bigger scale of it, they edited a lot of the movie out. But I'm looking at it from my point, like, damn, I wanted this to be this and wanted this to be that.
Right.
When sometimes it's just all about like what you just said, a lesson in that.
Right. And then you build a resume.
Yeah. So
But
then,
getting on Coming to America, how did that come about?
we had audition. I had auditioned for another role. So the first thing I auditioned
Hold on,
for,
audition with who though? Where at? L.A., California?
no, it was in that in Atlanta.
Wow. So Atlanta's having those kind of auditions.
Yeah. So the first audition was a role that Tracy Morgan got, but at the time I don't know who got the role.
What was it for?
He was the uncle.
Okay. It was in the same movie though.
Yeah, the same movie.
Okay, so you came to audition for Coming to America, and then that role, they just said, hold on, okay.
So I did the uncle role, then I didn't get that. So then they came back and they were like, it was an audition for a cousin. So that's when all the comedians in Atlanta, all us in there. So I'm looking around the room, bro.
Who all in there?
I'm being under. Desi Banks was in there. They had Desi Banks. They had Laugh Love. They had man, any comedian that's in Atlanta, they
Trying
were
to get in that.
boy, in there.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around the room, and to be honest with you, I was like, bro, I said, all these motherfuckers in shape. I said, if they looking for somebody short and fat, I got this. I look up, Rodney Perry come through. He a little shorter and he a little fat. I said, God damn, got competition.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, what's so crazy, bro? Both of us got the part.
For real.
Me and Rodney.
Different parts.
Yeah, we was in the same movie, but it was like for the family.
Right.
For his family.
So how does audition go though?
Man, you go in the audition, you don't really know what they looking for. Everybody reading the same lines, so you kind of slick got to bring something different to it.
So do you walk in and it's 4 people at a table and they saying you walk in on some American Idol shit?
Yeah, it's some of the rooms be different. Some it might be just you and the casting casting director.
See, that's weird.
Yeah, it could be one-on-one type
That's
shit.
weird. Cause
They
I
send your tape.
and a nigga don't give a fuck. You can be like, man, I promise I'm funnier than this.
Yeah.
That
All right.
don't mean nothing.
Next.
Yeah.
You don't even know how you
What
you
are they?
did.
Are they giving you any response?
No, you don't
Cold
know how
face.
you did.
Man, please. Man,
Like, and that's the
please.
thing. So, like, with stand-up, you hear that immediate
Feedback.
response.
Yes.
You know if a joke hit. Man, you could be in there, you felt like you did good as hell.
What is the reason for not giving feedback in the moment for a table read or something?
Cause most of the time if the producer or director, a lot of people gotta see that tape. So they might be taping it and let somebody see it, and they going through, you gotta think if they done audition 30 people, they wanna go through 30 people tapes. So they don't know exactly what the producer, and everybody got to come in agreement.
That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
that I can't make the decision on my own. Even if I say, boy, he's smoking this.
Yeah.
I can't even make that decision just me. I still got to take that to the table, and it's around the
Dog,
producer.
You know, tell you something else though, and somebody had to tell me. Sometimes it ain't even about talent with that stuff. It ain't even about. Sometimes you might not just fit a cast. Everybody tall and you short. How you gonna be in their family? Or everybody short and you 6 feet.
Right.
Everybody light skinned. You can't be the dark skinned brother.
Right.
So sometimes it's about like you just don't have the look.
So do they consider that in auditioning? Like did all of those comics come just saying, I'm auditioning, period? I don't care if they say they looking, because they can't be looking for you and Desi Banks for the same role if we taking that into consideration.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't know the look until they casted everybody else. So sometimes then they'll start piecing everybody together. Well, he got this role, he got this role.
Makes
well,
sense.
they might go together.
Makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? Or they might fit. Their chemistry might work.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
So it's like
a puzzle.
Yeah.
They piecing that shit together and you don't even know. You in there going off a dream and a damn dollar. They don't even know,
That
like,
ain't even part of the equation.
bro.
Done broke your whole dreams in half. You thinking, man, I went in and pulled my heart out.
Man. And that's what I had to see early. So sometimes I was like down in myself, like, damn, what it gonna take for this shit?
But before we get to that, Coming to America, you auditioned in front of who?
George Pierre.
And
Shout
then
out to George Pierre.
shout out whoever that is. I'm sure he's somebody that
Yeah.
can make a decision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got you audition. So I'm saying that's just you one-on-one. Was it just you and him?
Yeah, it was one-on-one and he had the camera. So you gotta think, he the casting director. So he sent a list
Is it like this right here? Like
yeah, so I'm looking at the camera right now. After I do my scene, okay, take, boom, I'm out the door.
And so is they saying something like, I'm the brother, and they give a line and you react? Or like, I'm saying, how are they doing this? Are you just reading lines? Or
Yeah,
like,
so they'll read and I read.
okay, so they are interacting with you.
Mhm.
So
But you gotta think, they read dry. They ain't putting no character behind they shit. Like somebody just reading, they ain't supposed to.
So the brother said, why are you in my room? And then you gotta come as
I
this
gotta
character.
come as the character. And you done read that shit dry as hell. That like you doing all this shit and she just sitting there.
That ain't cool.
Yeah, come on,
That's
man.
hard to deal with. How many times have you auditioned?
Man, I done auditioned so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't got to the point. I don't be giving a damn.
Yeah.
And when I say I don't be giving a damn, no, I want the part, but it's like, I know it might, this not even y'all, sometimes they just need numbers, bro. Sometimes they just need people to audition. They already know who they want.
They going just through the process
They going
at this
through the
point.
process.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like, you got to think when you get to a place where you comfortable, it's like, hey, what's for me is for me.
But what does that is making money outside of that system.
There you go.
Because boy, that check depend on that audition, that your feelings
Hey,
go with
you
that.
ain't gonna give you gonna give a
That's
damn
what I'm
deal.
saying.
Yeah.
Feelings go with that.
So it's like I'm touring, I give money outside of that.
It's like I'm doing this.
But it's
Hopefully
been
y'all.
times I done went in there and I ain't got shit else going, and mother I'm in there like I'm doing a Shakespeare play.
Yeah.
Nigga got one line. Well, art thou? When that bitch scream,
Woo! Hey, boy.
adding line.
Yeah, trying to put something on.
Yeah, we didn't just stick to the script.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
that breaking.
Yeah.
That's why the nigga up, he think he adding to it.
Yeah.
They said, sir, that's unnecessary.
Yeah. No. Just read it just how it is.
A little too much. Producers wasn't going that way with it. Damn, I done fucked up trying to give y'all a little
They
more.
been practicing all at the house.
Man.
They did shit they wanted to do.
So all right, after the audition, you don't know if you get it. You leave there. What happens?
After I left there, the agency, they called me. They were like, what's your schedule between these dates? So I was like, she was like, they're not saying you got the part, but they're just making sure that you're available. I was like, hell yeah, I'm available. So then she was like, okay, I'm going to let them know. Then I hit her back, like, because a week done went by. I was like, they still ain't said nothing. She was like, no, but no one else has casted it, so you still good. Then like a week, no, maybe like 4 days later, she called me. And I was headed somewhere, and then she was like, I got some good news. I was like, what's up? She was like, you got the part. And I was stuck. Because that was during a time right there. I was going through some shit. Like, just like when I say going through shit, like career-wise, like, I'm like, bruh, I need something to shake with this shit. And not saying, and then, you know, at the time you thinking about it, like, it ain't for me, because I know where I am talent-wise and ability-wise, but it's like, we do certain stuff and want certain stuff to prove it. Like, I'm here now. I'm at a certain level where I can do this, but boy, I was stuck. I'm like, man. She was like, you ain't said nothing. I was like, man, I want to cry. I rubbed my face.
Yeah.
But I was like, boy, I needed this. It was like a win.
Yeah, before that.
You gotta, if you go through, like, if we talking sports, if you go through preseason summer camp and all training camps, all this type of stuff, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, boy, I do want to make it to the playoff.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I look at
before that time, what were you doing? Were you doing stand up, just stand up?
I was just doing stand up, and I had, like how you said, how many auditions. I had been auditioning for so much shit.
What were the dates like stand up? Like how many dates a year were you doing, you think?
Shit, I think during that time, boy, it was scattered. That's before even 85 South.
Yeah.
And like, bro, everything just started piecing together, like, organically.
Right.
After that, I started touring with 85 South. And now it's like them dates coming. So now when the auditions be coming in, sometimes it was a time where, like, boy, I got to do this audition. But it's like, you got to get back hungry, too. Sometimes, like, we don't appreciate starving.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Because that starting point, boy, we was monsters.
Boy.
We was monsters.
I remember I try to hit 3 rooms a night.
What I'm saying.
Work on my craft.
Yeah.
Now it's like, boy, I'm going to go get some rest. Rest for what? Hey, get your fat ass up, man.
So, all right, so that was, you said they cut you out. What's the editing process? They don't even let you know. Was you aware when it came out?
Especially me, they ain't finna let me know. Because even when I was on set, you got to think, man, everybody in this movie has been in many and multiple films. So it's like, I'm Eddie Murphy, Arsenio, Tracy Morgan, Leslie Jones, Lunette, like all these people. Man, I think I had the least amount of credits on that whole call sheet.
Yeah.
So it's like when I'm on set, I'm like, man, but we had about 5 scenes. 5 different scenes.
Yeah.
But then the movie, they were shooting so much, they had to edit it down.
Wonder why they did it like that. Is that just process for Hollywood or what?
Well, on that, they had money. And when I said they had money, certain films, they only shoot, they got a certain allotted days, and they were like, they don't want to waste no money. With this a big Paramount film, they got the money.
Right.
So we could shoot whatever, we're going to see if we're going to use it.
Yeah,
type of shit. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So in that's the biggest movie you done probably been in.
That's the biggest movie, yeah.
What's the biggest stage you done?
The biggest stage? Oh, man. It was in Greensboro, North Carolina. That Greensboro Coliseum. It was 85 South show, man. Them boys had 13K in there. And when I say, usually when we go on stage before the show opens up, it be like 70% filled. On this day, bro, I'm talking about them folks were ready. They was 100% filled by the time I'm going to stage. So Los on the side, he was like, man, it's 13,000 in there. He was like, you finna pee a little bit, ain't you? I was like, wow. I said, 13,000?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't never talked to that many people at one time. It's different. Like you might see people watch watch something you done did online and you see all them views, but to watch it at one time and you get that immediate response, that big roar, I was like, ooh, boy.
That shit different.
Yeah.
And then that's the thing, the big raw though, but it changes your response time. It changes your joke. Because you gotta allow time for it to travel.
To travel, yeah.
In that little bitty room, it's boom bam and boom bam.
It's a different cadence.
Yeah, but in that big room, it's boom boom bam. Then you grab it back.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you develop that? How do you?
The more you do it, because I remember at first, like you just said, coming from like doing comedy clubs and even going to doing theaters, I didn't realize the cadence. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the next joke, but it's like, you ain't get time for them to head back there. Let it breathe.
Yeah.
And then it just get more comfortable.
Right.
I be walking on stage now at them big shows like I'm still in a room.
Right.
Because I'm like, I know what comes with it.
Right. Do you where you from, Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta, yeah.
So what clubs were you working coming up, and what year did you start?
Man, 2014, man, in Atlanta, see, this the thing. In Atlanta, it was comedy clubs. You had Uptown, you had Atlanta Comedy Theater, you had clubs like Punchline. But in Atlanta, it's a lot of bars that we work out jokes in. And dog, it be comedy nights in bars. They don't even know it's comedy night.
Yeah.
Them niggas be shooting pool loud as a motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
Man, watch. We might be doing comedy in the game on.
Oh my goodness.
And then
how you competing with the game?
like, bro. But I'm telling you, I don't regret it for nothing. Cause it's like if I do comedy where somebody coming and they know they gonna laugh or they wanna laugh, I got a way better chance than when I started.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get these motherfuckers' attention. And when you finally get their attention, like, okay.
Yeah, but it's a hard fight.
Boy, it's a
Nigga fighting that Sunday night game or something, or that cowboy game.
Right.
Man, that's a problem. So you doing jokes there? Do you write them down? How you doing?
Sometimes with that, they don't want to hear no scripted joke you had that day. Sometimes you gotta catch some shit that's going on in the room.
You know what? It's something about niggas, man. Cause I studied comedy. White folks, they'll work their jokes, man. Niggas feel like they gotta keep doing new jokes. Like it's some every time I hear a black comic talk, at least in the new age, because I know back in the day that was what it was. But it feels like that there's something attached to saying the same jokes over and over. How do you feel about that? Is that routine or what?
I think it's like with me, sometimes like I might get tired of a joke that I done did or said, or sometimes like you might get different tags to add on that joke. Cause I feel like a joke always could get better. So sometimes I might leave it alone and come back and get it and have some more stuff to go with it. But sometimes even being topical, going on with current events, we got to talk about something that's going on current, even just to have, what's my take on this? What's my thought process on this? But then it's like, if people done went to your shows and done seen you do, you don't want a motherfucker to be there to, all right, bro, we heard this one. Yeah.
But on the other hand, you got comics like Bert Kreischer, where he can come and do a machine story in every city for 5 or 6, 7 years, and people go crazy knowing and anticipating the joke. That's what I'm saying. It's something with black comedy where it's like, nah, we ain't respecting that.
Yeah.
We ain't know your family. Don't bring it up here again.
And then,
but you know, like you say, now there is a place where I believe a joke is finished, right? And it becomes a set, and that set is done.
Yeah.
When you continue to do that set over and over, and that a joke, because there's a developmental process that a joke has to go through.
Right.
You work it in the little room, you work it in the big room, you work it with the women, you work
different regions too. Like you know what I'm saying?
Coast.
Yeah. Give you different takes on it. But I think with that even saying it's like, I feel like if it's something current, like say for instance, if you still doing jokes about when Obama was the president,
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like sooner or later, like we shouldn't even
But
have
they
no
ain't
more.
that sloppy with it. They'll do it like a family joke or a joke about my son.
Yeah.
You know, like a Bert Kreischer joke with it's a machine joke where he
Mm-hmm.
run into somebody in Russia and da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so it's that they ain't gonna be a sloppy enough to just be
Yeah,
like,
so them type of jokes. But sometimes people want. I be seeing people requesting Lil Duval to do jokes.
for
Even
real.
like on the road, like Carlos, they might ask him to do. Like we want to hear such and such.
Yeah.
So at times people want to hear them jokes, but you don't slip. Forgot about them.
Yeah.
Like nah,
I wonder like what the difference is though. You know, but you freestyle for the most, not freestyle, but do you repeat jokes or you
Yeah, I repeat jokes and I do crowd work. I mix it in.
the crowd work?
Yeah, so like I wanna, and like I'm not gonna do the set the same way. I might put this joke in front or add something new to this or something like that, so it won't be like you don't watch the same thing in case you came back from last week. You know what I'm saying? Or last month,
Right.
whenever you saw me.
Right.
And then I
you do 'em-
noticed. Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I noticed with 85 South, they crowd travel. You might see them up because they doing strictly improv on
Yeah.
stage. A motherfucker might come see them in Charlotte and then turn around and come see them in Memphis
Yeah.
or see them in Nashville.
Yeah.
So it like shit. If I knew y'all nigga travel like this or gonna be coming to all the shows, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying.
mix it up a
That's
little
what
bit
I'm
like that
saying.
for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But some people don't. Some people don't. And then you doing the comic a disservice, I guess, when you don't give them a chance to do that set across the world.
Right.
That's why Dave and them take the phones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kevin Hart, all these guys, that phone
Lock it
come
up.
with us.
And
Because this is an
Dave
experience.
will walk off if he see you
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah. Serious about that.
Yeah.
Because when they hear this, it need to be unique to the ear.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can step on a joke.
Right.
That's a real thing, to step on a joke. You know what I mean? Even like hecklers will do that. Motherfucker be in the crowd, done figured out where you going. And I think the better jokes, niggas don't know where you going.
Right.
And you just boom. And
When you
wow.
flip it at the end.
Yeah.
Nah, you definitely right about that.
Yeah, man. But I like comedy, man. I don't know. It's something about it that I think, y'all are like very unique individuals to be able to craft those jokes up. You know what I mean? It's something about that process, bro, to make people laugh, bro.
And then when somebody might be going through some shit,
I'm
that's when
saying.
it be like, after a show, be like, man, I needed this. I just such and such and like, damn.
Yeah.
And the fact that you came out and you forgot about that during that time, it be on some. That's the dope part about it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And so with 85 South, how much would you say that helped you? 85.
Oh man, tremendous. The reason why I say that because it's like seeing so many different type of people, the age range, and then just like hitting different regions that I probably want to hit, like doing my trajectory. I want to hit it this fast. You know what I'm saying? Or been in this situation this fast.
Yeah.
Like even going to LA and being out there doing doing certain shows. So it was like, okay, bet.
I think the tribe is so important too, man. Like to just have that tribe of men moving together in and out of these states, serving these fans. You have an off night, he picked it up. He killed it tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These things help, man, because by me maneuvering this thing by myself, that off night count. Ain't nobody that'll
You
pick
see
that.
it, yeah. You see it like
But see, as y'all move as a collective, man, it's something about the tribe because human beings are tribal people. You know what I mean? And sometimes the people you grew up with, a lot of times you don't end up in business with.
man, they don't understand it sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, just like you got cousins, you just got homeboys. Like, we was homeboys, we grew up together because we was in the same neighborhood. But that don't mean we always thought the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's sometimes we don't, as we grow, we're like, nigga, you still not thinking how, or I could be at fault. I might be thinking too big
Right.
for how we supposed
But
to be
whatever
thinking.
it is, we changing and
Yeah.
we we went through the
progressed.
same things, but we took different things from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think sometimes that breeds envy because people next to you think they deserve what you got
Right.
without putting the work in because they somewhere figures that it was handed to you.
Man, and then they don't see the, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes our wins get broadcasted way more than our L's. Like, but it's like the losses be there.
Hell yeah.
And when them losses there, you don't want that, do you?
And them long nights.
Boy.
They don't know what a nigga go through like me. I've been traveling all day. People don't know, like, yo, you just see the views and the movement and niggas here and there. Like, there's people working hard and chasing these ideas. But for anybody listening, though, you got to remember that there's reward on the other side of sacrifice.
Mm.
And so when we don't do that, when we don't give ourselves anything in the future, we do ourselves a disservice. And sacrifice is the only way to do that. You see what I'm saying? You don't, like a wolf will eat everything that it has because it's afraid it'll be stolen from it. It give itself nothing later on. It don't say like, you ever see a dog bury a bone? You ever see him take meat and put it somewhere for later on? A wolf won't do that because it's so afraid that wherever it takes, because of the mentality, whatever it has, if it don't eat it now, somebody else gonna get it. And sometimes we have that mentality. And I gotta be able to share with niggas, bro. I done taught myself that this year, I wanna share with people. I wanna, not just anybody, because sharing ain't giving and not getting.
Yeah.
People think sharing is initiating the barter and trading system.
Yeah.
It ain't saying that I'm gonna give you everything and get nothing in return.
Cause then that ain't sharing.
You know what I'm saying? They done
Nigga, this a non-profit. No.
We ain't doing that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? What do you how much content do you create a week?
Man, so we started the sports show, Broken Play.
That's hard.
Yeah, so it came from like us just being around. They always will hear about me, like, you know, I gamble on sports. Like, you know, everybody got advice.
Right.
I gamble, I gamble on
I got
sports.
a whole list of niggas fuck with that.
Yeah, so I gamble.
Do you be hitting though?
Man, you know what? I was telling people.
He don't be hitting.
Nah, that's what it is.
He don't be hitting.
Bro, that's what I was telling somebody. When you see when you hit and you see how much you don't put in, you really ain't hit.
Hell nah.
That shit a mind
I
thing,
know some
bro.
niggas knocking 5 from that shit.
Yeah, man.
You ain't hitting, bro.
Yeah. Well, if you
It's
say it
whooping
like that,
you. It's whooping you, but you winning sometimes.
Yeah.
What's
So-
your ratio though? How you looking on that shit? Do you know that shit or is you bullshitting over there with your money?
I'm doing a little both. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? What fucks me up if I get an early loss? Then I'm
You doing
chasing.
parlays.
Yeah, now I'm chasing.
Yeah.
No, I straight bet too.
Yeah.
So I might straight bet. Like the Cowboys just fucked me up. I had them on parlays, had them on straight bet niggas in the city, all that type of shit. They fucked me up. So that I was like, I'm gonna take a couple days off.
How much you be betting on them shit?
So like on my parlays, I do like $100 3-team.
And what that bring? I think that bring.
That's bring 600.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's 100 gone.
Yeah, but then my straight bet. Now this supposedly supposed to be the lock.
The straight bet.
Yeah, my straight bet. This what? Oh, I know this gonna hit.
Yeah.
So if I lose the 100, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Now my lock lose, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
So my lock be 500. I bet a straight bet.
Yeah, 500.
So sometimes I might lose. So now like.
Nigga, your parlay barely make up for the straight bet if it lose.
No, sometimes my lock might be on the parlay. So,
Yeah, you mixing and
fucked
blending.
up.
Yeah. See, but I know niggas betting 10K.
Yeah,
When I
been
tell
like
you
that.
niggas hitting, man,
Mm-hmm.
people watching this know it's people living off sports bets
Oh yeah,
right
that's
now. I'm
bro,
talking about 500,
it's
600
big.
racks.
Yeah, it's big. That shit big. We had somebody come in and he breaking down. He was like, cause you know what I'm saying? A lot of us be gambling. He looking at it like, no, you get one bet a day. If you lose, that's it. He was like, spread your money out over 30 days. His name Manny. He was like, spread your money out on 30 days. And he was like, you gonna win more than you lose. But like if you gambling, I can't tell you nothing because you gonna want to keep doing it. You doing this shit, like, we got to get money out this shit. He betting 100K bets.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I got niggas that I know for 100% fact. My guys, 1,000,000%. This ain't, knowing is participation. I'm telling you, not because I'm hearing it. I know for a fact that niggas is winning 40 racks, 60 racks at a time, 70 racks at a time. So I'm saying, and it got me wanting to go over there, but I know it's trickery.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You going to have your good, man, the same way you win it, the same way you lose it. So it like,
what about the nigga selling the bets, though? You don't fuck with that?
Yeah, shit, that's the one he was telling us. So, like, bro, he would sell his bets, and like 40 people buy the bets. So, like, I'm like, boy.
He's smoking it.
He killing it.
Even if he lose, he win.
Yeah, he got something.
That's my bet. 40 people paying me to
Yeah.
get my bet.
Yeah.
That's like I
Bruh,
won.
But it be like, it's sometimes they'll sit there and study that shit 4 and 5 hours.
Man, niggas having 5 and 6 TVs on in the trap fucking with that shit
Yeah.
right now. Today. Little bitty joints, big joints. It just look ugly in there with
Now they
TV.
got the prize picks with the players. Your team ain't even got to win.
Shout out Mike Prize Picks.
Yeah.
Just got my situation with Prize Picks.
For
Shout out
sure.
y'all.
So you can more or less they ass. Now you on that shit. So it's like, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's like you might be watching the game, and I was watching the game with the kids the other day, and you know they got their favorite players. Hey, today.
Yeah. Please.
Let him.
It's
He need to
money.
take his ass to the
Yeah.
bench. He going too motherfucking crazy. I got him on the list. Not today, boy. Brick that motherfucker.
Man, I'm talking about for real. That sports betting world is a different world. That shit rolls up quickly. And I said to myself, man, if I need to get into that shit because it's more than just impulsive betting. It's some science on that shit.
Hell yeah.
And I believe the teams to be involved.
Hey,
I be seeing them sometimes and say,
bro.
he know we need 3.
Look, and I'm gonna tell you another thing, bro. When they be doing certain stuff, I was like, bro, they know the over and under. The game
what
be
I'm
over.
saying,
The
yeah.
game be over. The motherfucker just come down there and pop a 3. Bro, you're down 19.
Yeah.
Run the fucking clock out, man. What you doing?
Yes.
So I know it be
That's
some
what
shit.
I'm
And
saying.
the referee, they could slow the game down, call fouls. Now they in the penalty early. So anytime they get fouled, they at the free throw line.
That count.
Sometimes you'll hear the commentator like, oh, they're letting them play. No, motherfucker, not today.
Yeah.
Call them foul.
And that's what I'm saying. So they
They
all
is,
involved.
they
I
know.
believe them to be involved, man. I'm saying to myself, I believe these folks to be involved, man. Like you say, it'll be like, yo, why are they kicking a field goal? What's going on?
You can't win.
It is no reason to kick a field goal right now. Boom. Yo, that is only helping the bet. There's literally no other reason for that. So, and I don't think, is it against the rules for them to bet on themselves?
Yeah, it is.
I guarantee they still betting on
I
themselves.
know they are.
Nigga, through they people, nigga.
Yeah.
1,000,000% fact that athletes is betting themselves through they people, nigga.
Yeah. You might see a nigga go out there and leave his blood, sweat, and tears. Boy, he had the over. He ain't even think about passing
Man,
nobody.
fuck all
Yeah.
that.
Boy, I got myself for
Yeah.
half a rack.
Man, but so they did the you sports betting and they said let's do a show.
Yeah, so like we had just started coming up, like let's just talk about sports. So we started doing the sports. Prize Picks came in, shout out to them, and then we just started.
Oh, you got Prize Picks?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out motherfucking Prize. Hey, you know one thing about Prize Picks? They trying to tap in with the culture. You
Bro,
fuck with Mike? Who you fucking with on
I fuck with Mike.
Shout out Mike.
Yeah. So and then another thing with them, you know what it's like, bruh, like they getting people. This shit like a drug. I don't want to say it like that, but this shit like
Say
a
it
drug.
now.
Cause I'm seeing niggas who I ain't never think.
Man,
Man, them niggas, hey man, I seen a nigga like, boy, I need this so bad. He been $3 on. Like, bro, man, don't put that shit on
got
social media.
millionaires sweating.
Sweating. Yeah, so niggas is on it, man.
I think it rejuvenated sports. What gambling did for sports, it literally sent a shockwave.
The viewership going to come back up now because niggas is watching the game. Bro, I be watching teams that I don't even know what state they in until we go to their city sometimes. I'm like, damn, this where Sienna at? Nigga, I'm betting on schools like that.
Yeah.
The fuck is a Sienna?
You know he serious nigga with low voice on the nigga.
Yeah, like, bro, we might be passing. I'm like, what? This where this school at? Betting on college and all.
Hey, that
So-
sports betting world I think it picked up sports.
Yeah, cause you gotta watch it.
Yeah, and
I got ESPN Plus on my phone now. Cause that way you watch all the schools that they not gonna show on TV.
And now
I'm watching Wofford, all of them.
Even if they don't see it in viewership, right? Let's just say they don't see the spike in viewership, but the interaction and involvement and how people care about it because money is attached to it.
Cause
you know what I mean?
Even if you checking the score, you busy. You got to go to NBA.com.
I've heard Durant and them speak on it before. Like,
Durant don't give a damn.
I've heard Kyrie Irving say, "Yo, niggas need to quit hitting me about what they bet."
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, niggas is hitting them boys. Man, I got 2,000 on this shit.
Kevin Durant probably the realest nigga. Somebody had said,
shout out Durant's my guy.
Somebody had said something about man, you cost me such and such. He was like, y'all nigga don't hit me when y'all win. You don't send me nothing.
Facts.
That nigga said, nigga, you rich. Durant was like, I can't even argue with you on that. Nah, that's real though.
That's
you know
real.
What I'm saying?
But both of that's real.
Yeah, on
niggas
both sides.
Be mad at them players, man. Niggas will hit them folks.
Man, them folk done played a back-to-back game.
These rap niggas, guess what? Rap niggas really be mad at these athletes, niggas.
Well,
they put the bag on you niggas.
Boy.
They ain't sitting front row because they know hella fan. Niggas is out there say, man, come on, Harden.
Yeah.
Nigga, let's get it going. Niggas is in there, nigga mad. Nigga got 60 grand on this motherfucker. I'm telling you, they betting, man. Them niggas is.
You dead ass right, though, for real. Nigga be mad as hell.
That's crazy.
That can stop a nigga from being your favorite player, too.
You done fell out with the nigga, unfollowed him and everything.
Done blocked the nigga on social media. He don't even know
you.
He don't even know you. Don't even care.
Kyrie Irving told him, nigga, man, stop calling me. Listen, bro, I don't tell nobody to bet on me, man. Niggas don't care nothing about your family being in turmoil. Niggas don't give a damn about your
don't even know how bad,
Shit.
Like what your mental state is. Like you remember on MySpace, I think a nigga need to have a mood on Instagram where you know a nigga mood before the game. If a nigga say angry, oh shit, he might go for 40 tonight.
Or I ain't betting if he sad.
Yeah, you know.
Nigga, I ain't betting with that nigga put sad up.
That nigga say he's sad, nigga.
I ain't betting with that nigga. So people don't know, like, and I bet it's offensive. Like, bro, you don't think I'm out here trying my hardest?
Right.
Some people might not be though. But them guys, it be offensive to question some of them men that is solidified in putting the work in time after time after time after time.
But then, bro, think about it, how we look at sports like that. Imagine if a nigga did our life like that. You know what I'm saying? What we do at our craft.
Unfair.
Yeah.
But they do it to us.
Yeah.
We get
but it just ain't no more or less. Nigga ain't betting on
we get nigga, they done light a nigga ass up in them comments.
Yeah, but you don't see no nigga betting on you though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, imagine if you feel like you good and a nigga you go in and see, they say I can't score 6 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ah, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You done made it to the league, worked all your life. They got you down for 1 point today. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Damn, a nigga don't think I can get one rebound?
But now, a comedian in a crowd that ain't giving him nothing, that silence of the crowd, have you ever dealt with that?
Man, damn, I done dealt with it. It's been a long time, though.
You going to familiar places. Some of them people crave now, man, to go to people that don't really, that's biased. Some people like to work their jokes, some of the greats, or work their jokes amongst the people that may not necessarily be that crowd.
Yeah, but man, I'm gonna tell you this. I had toured with Druski in 2023.
Shout out Druski.
Man, shout out Druski. Boy,
what
really
kind of comedy does Druski do?
Man, so he was doing the Coulda been, he'll come out and do stand-up, and then he'll do like you sign into his label. So it was a dope-ass concept, dope-ass show. So I was doing the tour. I go up and do 20 minutes.
Okay.
Bro, I'm seeing people. We might hit cities that I done been in a long time. A lot of times. I ain't gonna say a long time. A lot of times. Bro, I'm seeing people I never would have even met. Nigga, it was so many white people when we did Memphis. Because he bring out a different crowd. He got a
that-
different
He
man.
got
He
that reach.
oh
I ain't gonna
man,
cap.
he
Druski got reach.
bro, and that's
Druski
when I
got reach.
realized. So this when I'm doing my jokes in front of these, I'm like, oh, this shit hitting. And when I say hitting, it's like it translate on both sides. Cause there's
Right.
been times where, people whisper like, oh, he could do that in front of a nigga crowd.
Yeah. What kind of joke? Like about what?
Like, bro, I talk about shit. I talk about me. I talk about my family. Talk about kids. Look, what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was like, even with my accent, you'll hear people say certain stuff like, oh, it won't translate. You know what I'm saying? They won't be able to understand it. Went over there.
Instantly.
Shit, like, bro, when you got it, you got that shit.
Yeah.
That's why you can't listen to certain shit people say. You might want to change your, try to project your voice, try to.
I know in them auditions you get a lot of that.
Yeah, cause they hear it.
Yeah.
Man, I might audition for something in New York. I'm talking just like this.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to change my voice
Yeah.
because I don't know.
Right.
I ain't never tried.
Right. Yeah.
It's all I know.
Do they say anything? How they say,
Man.
let me talk to you for a second.
Yeah,
now.
one time I was on set. The movie, it was based out of New Jersey, but I hadn't got the role. And I said something. They was like, "Could you try to your accent?"
Yeah.
He was getting frustrated trying to explain.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to. I can't do it on spot. This some shit I got to train to
Yeah.
do.
See, that's the thing, man. I think every time I hear about Hollywood, and I'm from the outside looking in, so my perspective could be skewed a bit, but I tend to view it and say, man, sometimes they have unreasonable requests. And then I think this leads me to the dress conversation, right?
Mhm.
Have you ever wore a dress
Nah, I ain't never.
as a comic? Would you do that?
Nah, I went. And I don't know the stipulation with that shit. I wouldn't wear no dress for one because of how I'm built. Nigga, I look like a little thick bitch in that shit.
Yeah.
But now all jokes aside, bro, it's like you hear all that type of stuff, and you like, bro, it's like I feel like it's women actresses. Like what I'm portraying with this. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing with this. And I think if you probably would have caught somebody in their younger years, you know what I'm saying, when you just cause I grew up, when I say younger years, this is what I'm gonna say. Bro, I grew up watching Martin. I used to think it was hilarious him doing Shanae, doing Mama Payne. So I didn't look at it as like a man in a dress.
But
type
what
shit.
if that was forced?
That's what I didn't know. We don't know till you start hearing those conversations. And now, we get old and like, damn. You see they have a list of comedians and showing little collages of comedians drink. So damn, what all this is about? You feel what I'm saying?
What do you think? That's what I'm saying. Well, let's talk about that. I want to know what that shit is about.
That's what I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to work.
It gotta be, it gotta be some crazy shit. But when you see that type of shit, like nah.
What's funny about? But if you were in your younger years,
Mm-hmm.
those times when you were starving in auditions, if they would have said, "Yo, a dress,
No.
or get it done,"
Cause you gotta think, I'm knowing now. I'm talking about like when I used to watch Martin and watch Jamie Foxx do Wanda, those type of. I thought it was funny at the time, but now when I'm older and I'm seeing like I might, if they talk about Madea or something like that, I'm like, what's funny about this shit, bro?
and then my thing is,
Like how you said it, this shit getting repetitive.
and why don't these gentlemen come out on behalf of our community, right? If they see that all of these gentlemen, bro, we saying the Jamie Foxxes, the Martin Lawrence, the Tyler Perry's, as powerful as you guys is, if you did it for whatever reason, why don't these gentlemen come out to say something?
Or hey, it wasn't no fuck shit involved.
Why not?
Yeah.
And y'all got that wrong. That ain't what this is.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Nigga, I wrote that. They
Fuck
tell
you
me to
talking
do
about
shit.
doing?
But it like, say something.
Man, how y'all quiet? Listen, 25 niggas is silent. Ain't nobody on the list come out to dispute. Hey, yo, that ain't what it is, family.
No. Y'all
now
got that wrong.
y'all
Now, I
leaving
can't
room.
speak for them other niggas, but me, I wrote that part on my own.
So
I
y'all-
put myself in that motherfucking
So
drink.
y'all leaving room. And then even
For people to
that,
speculate.
even that can speak to the environment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just like niggas leave with money because they know a lot of girls is gold diggers. Sometimes women are gold diggers, right? So sometimes you leave with money. That's why when you put cheese on a rat trap, it's because you know the cheese will get him over there to get his neck snapped.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's the same thing. They try to they lead you over there knowing that if I put the dress on, they'll green light it.
Mm.
But if I just come regular funny, they ain't gonna green. But if I put the dress on, I got a better chance at them green lighting it. And sometimes it can be that.
And Dave Chappelle, he had spoken one time when he was on Blue Streak set. They had put a dress in his trailer, but it never was in the script. They were like, "Nah, we thought it would be fun if we do that." Like he did an interview about it, but he told him no, he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like sometimes, I guess they'll tell you why you on set or something like that, or just just spring it, just to try you maybe. I don't know. But he told him no.
But you saying you wouldn't do it?
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
No amount of money.
No, you ain't gonna see me in no dress.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't gonna see me in no dress.
Yeah. I just think it's interesting though. Why don't you think no one comes out to speak on that?
Man, shit, I don't. Bro, this how I look at it. Like, some shit you gotta like say. If you know what I'm saying, or maybe they used to allegations on them where they like I can't address every one of them.
25 different people though.
But man, it's like
It's like it's some kind of code attached to it. 25, like it's like 20 comics, bro, literally on that collage thing. Nobody won't come out and say y'all have the wrong idea about Hollywood. Y'all have it wrong.
right.
Nobody forced me to do that. I was never put in that circumstance.
I'm not on that.
Nobody won't say that. That says something to me.
That's just like where we from. I think the two worst things somebody could put on you is like if you not, you know what I'm saying, is if you a snitch or you gay.
Yes.
If somebody say that, I feel like you defend it.
Or you got HIV AIDS.
Oh yeah.
You got to come out, yo, that's untrue. Untrue, baby.
Yeah.
I got kids and everything.
Yeah, hey, now I know you called me a fuck nigga. I ain't disputing
Bruh.
because I might have did some fuck nigga
Whatever.
shit. But look, I
Don't
don't have HIV.
You know, nigga, how you can make the news for having AIDS. Like, that's a serious thing.
Yeah.
You know, so nigga got to dispute
Hey, you
that.
seen that girl? It was a girl who said somebody had an STD, messed him up in college and all that. He had to get his results and go live and all that. You saw that? Yeah, he was in college. Yeah.
What happened?
They broke up and she just did the shit.
She said what? His shit dick dirty.
Yeah. What was it? HIV?
She said HIV.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So he had to. His family made him go get tested.
Yeah.
He went live to defend his name.
You got to.
Yeah.
So tell me why dudes got our whole entire community. This is a whole sector of the black community that's saying, yo, there's something going on with the dresses. And not one of the niggas in a dress can come out and clarify. These voices are loud. So I just, for some reason, I don't understand that. Are your movies that you have been auditioning, what if for Hollywood, have they all been in Atlanta?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All of them been in.
So is Atlanta Hollywood now?
Man, so look, this is what they do. Filming in Atlanta is cheaper than filming in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of them, they cast for movies, and then when they get here, they have to cast certain roles to fill out the movie. So it might be sometimes cheaper than flying a comedian from LA in to do certain parts or certain roles.
But you never been approached on no weird shit in one of them?
Nah, hell no.
I wonder, like, that's what I'm saying. I think they come with these.
Bro, and then another thing, maybe I'm right where I need to be. Where a nigga don't need to come try me with that shit. Cause I know, I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't whisper that shit. I'm like, boy, y'all boy tripping in here.
See, and that's, I seen something and I want to talk to you about this. For those unaware, a couple of days ago, there was a 20 versus 1 with Krishan Rock. This circumstance with a couple of YouTube individuals ended up in pure violence. The reason it ended up in pure violence is because the guys, I guess there's a couple different YouTube crews that meet to do this 20 versus 1, which is where they get 20 girls versus one dude, or 20 dudes versus one
Oh, okay,
girl.
okay. I've been seeing little
They
clips
take
of
the
that.
rappers,
Gotcha.
right? They bring a rapper through and you bring the girl out on some old school game show kind of shit.
Mhm.
This one was a 20 verse one for Krishan, so 20 men trying to get her attention. For some reason, they get into it about the content and saying, I want to release the content first. There's an argument about that to the tune of a fight breaks out, footage comes out, guns are out. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the energy of this dude reminded me of the circumstance that I think sometimes you be like, it just was a weird energy. So it's a bigger guy, right? He get to fighting with the dude. He do some kind of spinning back. He missing everything. Big boy missing everything he
Yeah.
throwing, but he got hard. I can tell they brought him because he got hard. And I know the secret.
He ain't going out bad.
Ooh-wee. And I know the secret because I come from hustling. I kept a fat nigga with me.
Yeah.
Keep a fat nigga with you. He hide everything. He got an ounce and a half of everything you want under his belly, in his navel. I come from this. Niggas watching this right now saying he ain't lying. I had niggas riding with me with dope in they neighbors, under they flaps of they bellies, under they thigh. Yeah, we riding around the hood like that because I come from a hood where they had got at a certain
Nigga, a little
point,
pantry.
people in that social media skit ecosystem, and then there's people on the outside of it.
Into fruition. Even when they was talking about the app, I said, we don't need that shit. And you know why? Because motherfuckers like to get over. The other day, a female came in there with her 3 kids, tried to buy all of them meals with her reward points. I said, oh, baby, we ain't doing that. She's talking about, what you mean I earned it? I don't know you earned that shit. All this scamming shit going on. You could have stole them reward points. I said, look, I'll give you 1 small free fry, and you could get the up out of here.
Characters, I see it. You know, because what happens is, for this era to have that Friday kind of movie, we're gonna have to unfortunately pull from our social media characters. If it comes together for this era and do what it needs to do for comics, it's gonna be from a social media standpoint of characters that's living like the Country Wayne character, like Parlay with Desi Banks. This will now become this era's Friday.
The shift leader, it's a lot of cussing in the shift leader. Like
they monetize cussing.
Yeah, but I'm saying with me off top.
And
like,
you can bleep cussing out.
I ain't bleeping that shit.
For $50,000 a month?
Who getting $50,000 a month?
Them is low numbers.
From, like, I'm thinking strictly talent.
Right.
When you thinking on the side of, like,
yes,
what you could get from
because
that,
the reason why, because what separates you and those guys is not talent. Because you will be upset looking up in a year now, 2 years, and some young comic come up, you inspired, and now he's doing that.
What he doing, the shift leader?
Yeah, and now he's going to another level. Now he's next.
Hey, look, the whole time you see how I was saying, like, yeah, man, just shit been time. When you said another doing it, hold up.
That's what I'm saying. Privilege, because I'm saying getting money together is showing love. And I think we've confused the culture far too long with the showing love with the picture or showing love with the repost. I'm saying, yo, bro, tell me how I can monetize my shift leader thing. Are you afraid to go by yourself out there as a comedian?
Hell no.
Now niggas want to loon me to death. Salute, Loon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my man, Loon.
That's my man, too.
Both Loons. Old Loon, new Loon, both Loons.
Okay.
Yeah,
All ops must know it's up there and it's stuck there, nigga. When it's up there, man, it's stuck there. Shut up.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the fantasy sports platform that's changing the game for people like us. With Prize Picks, you can test your knowledge with picking over and under for your favorite player stats across a wide variety of sports. Think football, baseball, basketball, and beyond. So why wait? Jump into Prize Picks right now and bring more excitement to game day. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Prize Picks adds that extra layer of fun for sports excitement. Again, my slogan, why would you put something on the game when you could put something on the name? Let's get into those picks and start winning with Prize Picks today. IUTP code. Let's get back to the show.
Krishan Rock. This circumstance with a couple of YouTube individuals ended up in pure violence. The reason it ended up in pure violence is because the guys, I guess there's a couple different YouTube crews that meet to do this 20 versus 1, which is where they get 20 girls versus one dude or 20 dudes versus one girl.
Okay. I've been seeing little
They
clips
take
of
the
that.
rappers, right? They bring a rapper through and you bring the girl out on some old school game show kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
This one was a 20 versus 1 for Krishan, so 20 men trying to get her attention. For some reason, they get into it about the content and saying, I want to release the content first. There's an argument about that to the tune of a fight breaks out. Footage comes out. Guns are out. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the energy of this dude reminded me of the circumstance that I think sometimes you be like, it just was a weird energy. So it's a bigger guy, right? He get to fighting with the dude. He do some kind of spinning back. He missing everything. Big boy missing everything he throwing, but he got hard. I can tell they brought him because he got hard. And I know the secret.
He ain't going out bad.
Ooh-wee. And I know the secret because I come from hustling. I kept a fat nigga with me.
Yeah.
Keep a fat nigga with you. He hide everything. He got an ounce and a half of everything you want under his belly, in his navel. I come from this. Niggas watching this right now saying he ain't lying. I had niggas riding with me with dope in they navels, under they flaps of they bellies, under they thigh. Yeah, we riding around the hood like that because I come from a hood where they had got at a certain
nigga a little
point.
pantry.
Yeah. He got shit everywhere. So look, I'm gonna tie it back in because I come from a hood where at a certain point they knew we were hustling. So they sent the vice unit. They would just pull you over and search you. We kept that fat nigga with it's hard to find that shit on them big niggas.
They get to sweating.
So
looking.
I know they wonder how the fuck is guns in here. Fat boy, some kind of way they done got to fight. Fat boy come out his shirt. Fat boy hit the spinning back fist. Miss everything. Stumble. A dude hit him too. Faka. He handed him to him. Boy, dude run up and hit him with the gun. Boom. Knocked his tooth loose. Look, he fall back like that. Get what big boy do. Right. See, I knew what he was going for. Big boy ain't got nothing on but some sweats. Big boy go like this here. In the sweat, because the sweat fall and die.
Yeah.
He flapped some of that fat old. Grab that Glock out of there. Look over at dude. Sam. And hit him dead and bust his shit. Now, I'm saying that to say the whole time they was in there, that fat nigga had that gun under some kind of flap in his...
What, thigh?
Bro, listen.
Well, you don't know what to call it. Yeah.
That nigga had I don't know where it come from, but I know the trick of the big man in the crew.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what I was talking about. What was we talking about?
The YouTubers, Krishan. Oh, no,
okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't saw that video of that?
Oh, I ain't seen that.
Have you saw it? Yo, bro. Now them niggas going to jail and shit. Like, content creation.
And it started off because who wanted to release it first?
Who wanted to release the content first? How do y'all deal with that in this ecosystem that you in?
Well, you know, like sometimes people, like if they come in to like shoot something, they have their own cameraman in recording certain stuff and stuff like that. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's a conversation, dog. It ain't to no point like, I don't know, there might have been some jits, like some younger, you know what I'm saying?
Man, them niggas got the squabbling in that, dude.
I ain't...
Teeth was on the ground, blood was on the ground.
I ain't pulling no strap on a nigga about who gonna release it first.
But you got to remember what these things do now.
Yeah.
It's
they know.
They
know, like, boy, I need these views first. Because once you put it up, if you put it up first.
Looking at this piece of content might be worth for 50, 60 grand.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm saying, dude was kind of handling Big Boy. He was kind of handling Big Boy. But Big Boy.
You know, Big Boy had that secret sauce with him.
He didn't know it. And he put it on. And he didn't know that Big Boy got the kind of mind where even though it's over, I ain't letting it go.
Oh, yeah, Big Boy.
The fight was up because they done drew down on him. So dude was now it's kind of over with, but he looking at him like, nah.
Yeah.
Man. He looking you.
Let me open that drawer up, nigga.
Hey.
Soon as that drawer get open,
Listen, They got the boy like his big boy still looking at him like, That ain't
gotta
because you
see.
got me a little bit.
Hey.
And he looked at him, bro. And dude was kind of like thinking it's over. Man, he took it, and he done this here before.
You can tell how he did.
He put that motherfucker just how you want it, with the side of.
Yeah.
And dude didn't even see it coming. Boom, and looked at him. Dude did like he couldn't do nothing.
Right.
What if he even get shot in here playing?
Hey, so look, tell me this. Who put this out?
I think the nigga suing. The nigga who threw this why
It's all about views, man.
it's dangerous get these YouTube niggas trying to get together to maximize their audience.
Yeah.
This shit getting dangerous trying to maximize your audience. That's why I champion y'all in this ecosystem, because where do you see black dudes come together and be able to do this here?
Man, I think it got to get to a point where I think, man, who you are is who you are. And sometimes, like, people can hide it, but you only can hide it for so long. You'll start sensing some stuff like, bro, like, it's so much, bro, when people realize the fight ain't against us, it's against them. Like, if we come together, we could knock all this shit down.
But we can't come together with the suckers in position. That's what's fucked up. That's why I kind of respect what Cat Williams done to a certain extent, because it's like, yo, let's put some conversations on the table. Like, let's have some conversations. Like, yo, what's going on? You know, whether y'all agree or disagree, but let's start these conversations amongst
Let's get
our
to talking.
people. Yeah.
And then, bro, not just so much. That nigga interview was so interesting that people will watch. You see the views on it?
Fuck.
Like, bro, and I know me, like, I watch interviews. Like, I could get on YouTube and watch interviews.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I do that. Like, if it's stuff like that. But that interview, bro, I don't went back 2 or 3 times because in parts where he got some funny shit in there, like you watching a special.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, 50 million views. 50 million views. Now, the interesting part in that is that Cat Williams don't get a back end on that. If any money.
He ain't do it.
But
for
I
that,
would have
though.
sent them a check, though.
Yeah. If it just to be player,
I'd have sent them a check, bro.
just to be
I'd
player.
have sent them a check, bro.
But you notice he said that during the interview what it was gonna do.
But I think it's the year of that. I think it's the year, yo, man. He could have gave me an opportunity, but he didn't. I ain't mad at him, but he know that. And y'all need to know that behind the scenes, this is what's going on.
But see, you know how sometimes people ask, well, why such and such don't fuck with? And so they're like, nah, ain't no problem. People used to just keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now niggas like, nah, he do fuck shit.
Yeah, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because
I ain't got no problem with. I don't rock like how he
and guess
rock.
what? I don't feel as though we ever worked together, and it's youngsters following me. And so they find themselves in these rooms with these guys, and they don't understand that a lot of tricks are being played.
Mm-hmm.
It's my duty to over-communicate, seeing the road travel, seeing which way I went. It's my duty to let these youngsters know what I've encountered.
You know the worst thing, bro, you in a room with somebody or a room with a group of people, and you leave out the room and you don't really know if y'all
Right.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
Like,
like
bro, that energy win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That probably was some fake shit.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to be in rooms like that.
You run into that.
Yeah, because sometimes like how we just work.
Right.
But it's like if I walk out the room and I done dapped you up, I don't want to walk out thinking you gonna say some shit
Right.
like, oh man, I don't fuck with brother.
Right.
That
Yeah.
bitch. Like,
Yeah.
no, nigga, you don't have to work with niggas if you don't fuck with them.
Simple.
Simple.
Who you got comedy smoke?
Nah, I ain't got no comedy smoke. But that's the thing. I don't be around. If I do,
You don't know.
I don't know. They probably don't fuck with me.
Because there's certain calls you should get. Like, there's an ecosystem of money being spent, bro. This is what creates, right? I expect people with no understanding not to have an issue with how things are rolling, right? Because when you don't understand the ecosystem attached to these opportunities and the money and the financial gain and the certain pathways that's being created by way of opportunity, then you don't have any business with a dog in the fight. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But when you understand that, yo, at this point, at this juncture, you should be able to be doing this, but that call isn't coming. Or that call, for whatever reason, y'all don't work together. Like, who's somebody out there that you feel as though you should be working with right now, you could work with right now, that you want to work with right now?
Who I would want to work with right now? I want to work with Kevin Hart. Not saying, but you know, like sometimes you have shit on your bucket list, like you know what I'm saying, like people to work with and stuff like that, and it's just like shit. You see that nigga work ethic and shit like that type of shit.
Right.
But other than that, it's like the people I'm already working with, bro. So it's like I don't even. I mentioned Kevin Hart just because, like you know what I'm saying. You see the shit he doing and like you know what I'm saying. That's the type of like okay, boom, that'll be dope. But if it don't, I ain't tripping either.
Right.
Cause it's like the people that I'm organically working around, I think these niggas is dope and funny. They might not
tour
be
by yourself?
Huh?
Do you tour by yourself?
Nah.
Are you expected to do that? Do you want to do that ever?
If it comes to it, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
It's like how we just started the tour. Me, Clay English, and Moneybag. We've been doing that tour, and that shit been dope.
That's dope.
So it'd be like how you mentioned that the tribal essence of it,
Right.
like being around other, like you know what I'm saying, like we cool.
But do you? But see, that's why I do have a certain respect for that nigga, even though it's still tribal on all these shows, right? It's still like a Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
But boy, it's like he demands a certain energy out there.
He a different type of nigga. Though.
Yeah, man.
And you know why I say he a different type of nigga? Like, bro, even with the craft that how he channel his craft. He'll talk about it on like, oh, I got booed in this city and booed in that city. Like he'll sit there and work his material, go places, and like his work ethic. A lot of people talk about Kevin Hart work ethic. Dave Chappelle got a mean ass work ethic too. That nigga be on stage every night.
Doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2-3 shows. They say he might leave somewhere and hit and just work on some shit.
Yeah.
He love comedy. He a prodigy.
Yeah.
He started when he was 14.
Are you afraid of that though? Are you afraid to go by yourself out there as a comedian?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I just got to get asses and seats.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get asses and seats, I would have been
How
on
do you
tour.
do that?
Man, shit, with the social media now, steady putting out content, building your own fan base. So a lot of shit I was doing with the shift leader, and that shit been catching fire on TikTok. Like it's bro, I be lying to you. I wasn't ever putting shit on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram,
Right.
Because shit, not that I ain't old, but shit,
Right.
like learning something new. Like I ain't got time
You ain't
to be on
knowing
that shit.
Yeah. You just ain't knowing.
Man, it's
Yeah.
he probably like 22, 23 out of Memphis. Just started putting my videos on TikTok, made a page. Nigga, that shit booming. So I'm like,
And you can get paid off.
yeah, but look, he getting paid.
Yeah.
He told me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he told me. Cause the nigga had me blocked at first.
Yeah.
I said, look, I don't want the money, bro. I said, what I need you to do, go cut the rest of them up. Put the rest of that shit up.
Because it's helping you.
Boy, it's helping because, bro, people don't, because he's like, I paid for marketing. Keep the money. He hit me one time. He was like, man, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I got to ask you for a favor. I was like, what's up? He was like, somebody paying me to do a promo. I need you to dress up as ship leader and said it. I said, bro, you know what? I got you.
Fuck with you.
I got you. I did it for him.
He
bro,
locked in forever now.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the fantasy sports platform that's changing the game for people like us. With Prize Picks, you can test your knowledge with picking over and under for your favorite player stats across a wide variety of sports. Think football, baseball, basketball, and beyond. So why wait? Jump into Prize Picks right now and bring more excitement to game day. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Prize Picks adds that extra layer of fun for sports excitement. Again, my slogan, why would you put something on the game when you could put something on the name? Let's get into those picks and start winning with Prize Picks today. IUTP code. Let's get back to the show.
Bro, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you this.
He locked in forever about that. Yeah.
This last Halloween that just passed, bro, it's so many people dressed up as the shift leader. So just imagine I would have been on some whole shit with him, got the page took.
See?
Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't be realizing that. It's like, bro, it's people around me who ain't even think to put up I could have had a homeboy who did that shit. Like, bro, you tripping. TikTok, he chopped that shit up. Got the pages, the shit.
Popping.
He done start putting broken play shit on there.
He hard.
Hey, bro, he work.
That's dope.
I don't know what he
really
gonna be.
part of your team.
Man, yes.
Yeah. Shout out to bruh.
Shout out to bro.
I be telling them young niggas, just go to work. I'm
Just
gonna get
do
you
something.
some money. Yeah.
Hey, when it comes time, I'm gonna find something. I'm telling them, when we trying to do social media content, I'm like, y'all nigga tripping. I got a nigga, he'll figure this shit out.
Yeah. For people who don't know, tell them what the shift leader is.
The shift leader, like, man, he a shift leader at McDonald's, but he feel like he own that motherfucker. You can't tell him he not, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He the CEO. He take it as that.
Yeah.
So it like, but it came from me just working a job and just seeing how people let a title just go to that. Bro, nigga, you make $1 more than me. Relax. Bro, they chill.
That nigga be on some other shit.
Bro, I had a supervisor. We worked at the Dome, the Georgia Dome, before they changed the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'm fresh out of high school. Bro, some days you might do housekeeping. Some days you might do goddamn setup. We got to mop the floors like the little pathway before they go down the steps at the Dome. So you supposed to do 3 and change the mop water. Nigga, I might have went 4 or 5. That nigga stopped me. That nigga said, you done went too many. Nigga, you could eyeball mop water? Bro, I started looking, I said, boy, this can't be my life, bro.
He said he could eyeball mop.
That nigga eyeball, man, that nigga looked at that shit, he said, oh, you went one too many.
Woo, that nigga.
I said, boy, you a bad motherfucker. And he was right. But I said, damn, you a bad motherfucker.
Cyclops.
Boy,
nigga.
what?
That nigga eyeball mop water.
So a lot of that shit came from me working around him and then just goddamn.
You don't know, I done got turned up fucking with that.
Yeah, hey, man. So then.
What was so how long you work with that nigga?
I worked with that nigga for
That's funny, boy.
Man, bro. He was older than us. That nigga Curtis might have been, at the time I was 19. That nigga probably was like 52. Like, he might do some shit like this. He'll bet us on the games. We lose, we come get him money. That nigga, he'll lose. That nigga one time paid me in betting sheets. So, I'm looking at the nigga like an old uncle, old granddad. Well, like, nigga, you cheating the fuck out of nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You think you got all the shit. That nigga got their working shift, get on the bus.
What nigga, yo?
I said, boy, I can't do this shit. I was like, boy, I got to get
That
the fuck
shit
out of here.
bled into you, though.
Yeah.
You done made a character out of that.
Oh,
what
yeah.
else? Was it just that?
Yeah, just that, and then like seeing how people work at fast food. You know what I'm saying? I never worked at fast food. My first job was that, like working at the Georgia Dome. I would have worked at fast food, but I know I would have been one of them niggas who didn't give a fuck about work, stealing. Yeah. We had a homeboy who worked at McDonald's. Nigga, boy, we used to. I know, but he was man. That nigga will go up there. That nigga load that bag up. We might have gave $4. That nigga load us up. We go to the house, play the game.
Yeah. Niggas, everybody got them guys.
Yeah, you know them. Yeah, that real shit.
Love them niggas till them niggas get fired.
Yes, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Then sometime, after that, like we'll hear stories from that. Then once I started doing the shift leader, they were like, man, you need to talk about such and such when they do this and when they do that. So it's just like experiences and just I'm a part of it too, though.
Yeah.
I ain't too far away.
That's
Nigga,
dope,
I still now go to McDonald's just for shits and giggles and just look around.
When the last time you did one of them shift leader joints?
Shit, I did. The last time I recorded something was like in November because I knew I had to put some new ones out. Cause like I told you, after seeing that shit on Halloween, I was like, but this shit, cause that how we were saying, like we get jaded from it, like tired from it. Like, bro, I've been doing it shift leader shit. I started off doing this shit in 2014, dog. Yeah. That's 9 years. So it's like, damn, how much shit can this nigga go through? Why he still the shift leader?
Right.
But then after that,
nigga still the shift leader.
After that TikTok resurgence,
I
don't give a fuck what a nigga say. It's new motherfucker loving this shit, nigga.
And it's
they going
still
back
shit
saying
going
this shit,
on.
yeah. But Duval had to even tell me, he was like, you got to think, people growing up on that shit too. You always, no matter what you do, you always gonna be the shift leader too.
Right.
So no, keep putting out that shit. So sometimes I find myself like, I need to do this, but just being lazy, bro.
What's the relationship with Lil Duval?
Lil Duval, man, what's so crazy? Long live Clay. I met him through Clay Evans, that's tip manager too.
Right.
So with Duval, I had did his host Nard had was getting sick. So Duval asked me did I want to do some dates with him. I was like, hell yeah. Cause you know, like growing up, Duval a legend to us.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Duval
Duval a legend anyway. I ain't gonna say to us, but it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
grew up under Duval, watching Duval. So going around him, like, the nigga so smart though. And when I say smart, like you don't notice till you around certain people, you hear them talk about certain stuff.
Right.
Like that nigga be knowing what's going on and just he'll give you game. He
Yeah.
ain't tripping. Same with Los.
Yeah.
Los will give anybody game.
Yeah.
And don't be looking for no feedback back or need
Right.
you to goddamn go out and say you did
Yeah.
this wrong.
Nah.
But it be like it's real people like that.
When the last time he did a comedy thing?
What you mean?
Comedy special or something?
I think 2021
What's your take on comedy specials?
comedy it ain't special no more.
It ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why, cause like people could put it on any platform now. You remember at a certain time it was like the reason why they called it special because it was rare that somebody put it out. It was a piece of work that somebody worked on for a minute and then they finally put it out.
That's facts.
Then you got somebody like Bernie Mac. We never seen a special from him.
Wonder why.
As dope as he was, he got so many. You know he got the material,
Yeah,
but it just
wonder
was.
why.
It was rare then when somebody would do specials. They did the Kings of Comedy. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. But just a one man show, we would have loved to see a special from Bernie
Fucking
Mac.
right.
Yeah,
Damn. I never thought about that.
but specials like.
But
man,
you ain't you don't care. You don't really care if you get a Netflix special or no shit like that.
shit, boy, I ain't gonna say that.
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I want one. Shit,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're a little
Yeah.
more common now.
yeah, they're a little bit
Yeah.
more. Hey, shit. Hey, y'all watch
What you
this
would
shit.
call it though? You don't know.
If it's on Netflix, I might call that shit Navflix. Y'all fuck with that or no? No, what else? Yeah.
You get in your think tank though. You know it take time.
Yeah,
to come up with
yeah.
something. Yeah,
I
yeah.
probably just shot a
Pitch your
bullshit
shit
out.
around,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I figured that shit out.
Yeah. Yeah, but nah, I think, man, when I think about it, what you doing content like the Shift Leader, was that just like an internet thing?
Yeah, it was an internet thing.
Are you making money off that, like say a Country Wayne or Funny Marco?
But hell no.
Now why is that? What's the disconnect?
So like with Country Wayne, bro, that nigga in a whole nother world when it comes to that social media shit. Like, bro, like it's people because me and Moneybag, we played some characters on a series he had on there. And bro, it's a whole different audience. People might see us like, boy, I watch that every day. They watch it like faithfully. And I'm gonna tell you this, he have a fan base where there's no cursing on there. So older people and people on Facebook, they'll watch it. They'll feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I could share this on my page and laugh where I ain't got to worry about people that I work with
Playing
taking
it at
offense.
work and stuff.
Yeah, I could do all that type of stuff.
That's
so it's
cool.
like, yeah, so like he able to monetize and get that money off that and people like, you know what I'm saying? So it's different. But it's
the
like
ecosystem though. Because I believe Funny Marco is in the ecosystem. I believe Desi Banks is in the ecosystem. There's people in that social media skit ecosystem, and then there's people on the outside of it.
yeah.
Right? You just happen to be good enough to make money from podding, from comedy with 85 and y'all doing that, from auditions. But there's other people like, say, a Fat Boy SSE or Queen's Flip type guys. They may make money now like SSE raps. Flip is on Joe Budden. But without that, they live in that skid world. But I'm not sure if they have been introduced to that. Them guys are monetizing. If you watch Desi Banks drop a blog immediate after he goes live, he's telling his live to go on there. Hey, yo, get under that. Hey, tag 10 people. Hey, get under that. Then he go under there and comment under.
Yeah.
So he's understanding. I'm in this system that I need to run these numbers through there.
Man, he told
Why
me one
isn't
time.
that the case for you though?
See, okay, for one, the shift leader, it's a lot of cussing in the shift leader. Like,
They monetize cussing.
yeah, but I'm saying with me off top,
And
like-
you can bleep cussing out.
I ain't bleeping that shit.
Nigga, for $50,000 a month?
Who getting 50,000 a month?
Them is low numbers. If a nigga getting $1 million, say them niggas is getting, nigga like Desi Banks, them getting 1 million views on it, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 likes, and it's in-ad sponsorships and in-ad revenue in it. Bro, and then he got a series of it. Here's another trick they're doing. When they upload it, add it to a playlist. So right after that, it go right to another one.
Yeah, to another one. So if you like this one, you're going to keep watching it.
If you don't touch your phone,
It'll keep going.
nigga, I'm all in your algorithm. You done spend 8 minutes on my shit. Now it's
Nigga might put that motherfucker on before they got in the shower. That shit still going.
So you've had conversations with Desi Banks and these guys. Why isn't it? Why don't you think that information, or you think it's the content?
Not so much the content. Like, that's why you remember it was a time where people were going against stand-up comedians. How you feel about people who do comedy on social media, and they were going against each other. People don't realize, bruh, that shit on social media not easy. That shit is work. That shit is an art in itself. To continuously come up with content every day, put your content out, know how to edit and put it out, but to put it out for a viewership, that shit ain't easy.
And you can't make these people engage.
Bro, that shit is work.
Getting the followers up and getting them to engage is a different thing.
So
getting them to like is a different thing. Getting them to comment, getting them to share, getting them to bookmark. These are different things.
So to be real with you, it's a lot of work. It's more work than anything.
So do you believe, how much do you believe Desi and them to be making? You don't think they, I know they making stupid amount of money off that shit.
Bruh.
You said you worked with Country Wayne before.
Mhm.
What was your character over there?
We did, we worked with the vending machine with Mike. Mike Bless over there, shout out to him. We worked on that with him.
Yeah. Do you ever ask them about that though? Like, yo, man, maybe I can take the shift leader, bring it in your world. Yo, Desi Banks, let me pop up over there, the shift leader. We do one right quick. You come in, McDonald's, your character, Black Forces, whatever you doing, I'm shift leader. I kick you out or I, give you code for whatever it is. Like, do you ever think about collabing like that with those guys?
It was a time where, like, that shit was heavy, like, with us collabing. But like I just was saying, I don't be doing that shit enough to even be saying it. I'm bullshitting on my own with that type of stuff, like taking it. It's like,
why though?
Bro, I kind of like was doing that shit so long. Like, gotta think, like we started that shit when we was doing it 2014. Like, we was with Ratchet People Meet. It was me, DC, E-Man Hudson, Marco Lavelle, Erica Dutch, like all us around Moneybag, Philip Hudson. All us would just do skits. So it's like,
but that was for free or to get your name up. Now
yeah, that's true.
Money for it.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas driving Rolls Royces and shit, and a nigga just sitting back saying, yo, I don't know. I just don't feel like doing it. It's money being left on the field fucking with that.
Yeah, and you know what come with that too?
What?
A lot of bullshit.
Yeah, could.
It could.
But you done put the work in already, and you got the character. It's already in the world. It's already in an algorithm. To not build on that is like, if you was signed to somebody that was like Hollywood type shit, they would develop that character.
Yeah, and make it a TV show.
Next thing
more,
you know, next thing. But see, that's the thing I think all of those guys are trying to head towards is like some of these characters getting plucked off social media and brought into the big screen, roles. Because you look at these things, where's this era's Blank Man? Where's this era's into that shit?
Man, we just did, when you get a chance, check it out, Departments.
I was looking, I seen that. I seen some clips of that.
Yeah.
That motherfucker look good.
Yeah,
Who all in that?
J. Ski, Duval, DC, Carlos, Tip directed it. Tyler Chronicles, Ronnie Joy. Damn, Tip had everybody. Tokyo, both of the Tokyos.
That's hard.
Yeah, he put that shit together.
It looked good too.
Yeah,
That's hard.
he put that motherfucker together.
Yeah. How long it take to film that?
It took about 2 weeks.
That's cool.
And it first was gonna be like a TV show, episodic. But then with everybody scheduling, it was hard to goddamn. He was like, we could turn this shit into a movie. And like he really was hands on with that shit.
What did you grab from the Cat Williams interview?
Bruh. The biggest thing, being happy with what you're doing and what you got. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is like how somebody could be watching, you know, when he said somebody go right now and look at my net worth. And I got that on me right now. But you could just tell a lot of people calling him bitter. He wasn't bitter. You could tell he happy. He content.
Yeah. And I get a lot of stories. I mean, that's
He look out for
look out for a lot of people. But people took that like he was taking shots. A lot of people responded.
But he even said that a lot of them people that came and did the interview, they talked about him first. He would come
Right.
back. Cause he ain't even goddamn really, they ain't really introduce him.
Yeah.
He sat
went
right down,
off.
boy, I got some shit to say.
Yeah. But
It's
that's
like
what
he
it be
studied
like.
them other interviews.
But that's what it be like when you a thinking man, right? When you sit in the back cave and you look at the field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always looking at the field, right? And that's why I can say what they've done, what they've been paid for, what it's worth. You see, I'm speaking about Desi, and I don't do comment. I don't even do social media content like that. But I recognize value in the market over there. I see it with streaming. I see it with all the TikTok stuff. I see it with the replay value, the characters. I see it. You know, because what happens is for this era to have that Friday kind of movie, we're going to have to, unfortunately, pull from our social media characters.
Definitely.
We are not going to be able to just draw characters up like they did with Smokey and Big Worm. These will have to naturally be internet characters, like the Shift Leader, like a Crip Mac, like a, the Friday is going to, if it comes together for this era and do what it needs to do for comics, it's going to be from a social media standpoint of characters that's living like the Country Wayne character, like Parlay with Desi Banks. This will now become this era's Friday. But people have to continue to develop those characters alongside each other. That's why I think the opportunity for you and that shit, because you will be upset looking up in a year now, 2 years, and some young comic come up, you inspired, and now he's doing that.
What he doing, the Shift Leader?
Yeah, and now he's going to another level. Now he's
Hey,
next.
look, the whole time you see how I was saying like, yeah, man, just shit been time. When you said another nigga doing it, hold up, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's different.
That's
now.
what I'm saying. Because you're going to see him.
Nigga, I be just like how Cat was on that couch, nigga. I'm like, hold up, nigga.
So, I'm saying, man.
Nah, you definitely right though. Sometimes sometimes people don't be realizing. Sometimes you gotta hear certain stuff in like conversations, and like certain stuff where we see something, we don't realize it could be bigger.
Because you're looking at it from a talent perspective. I'm always like, I'm an innovator and a producer kind of nigga anyway. So I'm saying, yo, this era needs our Friday for us to elevate those comics to that level that Cat and Ricky and all them
boys
niggas went to
yeah.
after that. We need that. And so when I said, how can we do that? You're not going to be able to do that the old-fashioned way. Everybody come in, audition. We got this list of characters. It needs to be more palatable for the consumer. And the consumer, the Shift Leader has an audience. Parlay has an audience. The Country Wayne character has an audience. You see what I'm saying? DC, he has an audience as himself in that world, in that social media, in that world that Desi and them live in, DC and them lived in on Vine.
Yeah. For real.
So you got to remember, and for me, if I'm looking at it as a producer or as just these individuals, I say, yo, keep developing these characters on social media, making the little thousands that come with it. But at some point, one of us is going to put together something and draw from all of this out there. And now I'm putting this in the universe.
Yeah.
Somebody going to, yo, just pay me or just let me be involved in that because I just
Put you something. Yeah, you a consultant.
Yeah, I just put
You
that
gotta
out
be
there.
on set.
Yeah, for sure. Because I believe the shift leader interacting with the Desi character, like that's our era's Friday if it's done right. With your Crip Max, with your guys the Joker dude from Miami. Like you gotta pull from the whites and you gotta pull from you see what I'm saying? Like, and we can do that
And
for
I
this.
think somebody like Druski showing us that we're
The
pulling from the whites. He'll
Then
go
just
do,
think his character in there, the Druski, the shift leader, oh my, this shit can be like, yo, if everybody just don't be greedy and just
But
say, fuck the money, let's do what Ice Cube and them done. And
you know how easy it is to say that though?
I know it. Cause niggas will do it on Cameo tip, but I'm talking about, yo, we gotta dedicate some time.
Yeah, time. Everybody take out this block of time. Let's do this. But then you know what? I will say this: watching that Cat Williams. Another thing, like, bro, I'm glad it ain't so much of this. If it is, you know what I'm saying? It's you don't see it as much though, bro. Like people, you'll see people working with each other, showing niggas love. So I will say, and this era kind of different. From
What
that.
is showing love though?
When I say
y'all are different with the 85 South, I think you talking from privilege because I'm saying getting money together is showing love. And I think we've confused the culture far too long with the showing love with the picture or showing love with the repost. I'm saying, yo, bro, tell me how I can monetize my shift leader thing. Yo,
Teach
show
me how
me
to
what I
fish.
could. That's what love is. I ain't saying we co-workers, we work together, but I'm talking about we've confused this love thing. This era, and I think dudes like Cat is coming out saying that, saying, yo, that ain't love y'all seeing. Y'all thinking niggas showing love, but let me tell you, da-da-da-da-da, you gotta da-da-da-da-da-da, and you gotta da-da-da-da-da-da just to get in there. And niggas like, damn, I thought they were showing love. But you think it's love. You think people showing love in this era.
Yeah.
Because you from 85.
Yeah, and you, like you said, I could be looking at it from a privileged standpoint, but it's like people working with each other though.
Who?
A lot of them work with each other. You'll see. It was a time where I seen Country Wayne and Desi working with each other.
Them the tycoons though. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I just said, Sharon ain't giving everything for nothing.
Yeah, like it's
so that makes sense.
Okay. Then you might see Fly and Druski working with each other.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. So yeah. So
when I'm gonna see you and Desi, this is what I'm saying though. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying because this is when I believe that it to make sense. Like sometimes with the podcast thing, with interviews, she be like, "Yo, it makes sense to sit down with Loon. Why they ain't doing it? I don't get it." So I'm saying, when will I see you introduced in those scenarios?
See, but okay, for me, I be looking at it from a different standpoint. All the names I done mentioned, they done did the podcast. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like
that's love.
Yeah, so that's why I say they show love.
Yeah.
But it like to a point it's like, bruh.
And you really not interested in that character no more.
No, I ain't saying that. That nigga that said I wouldn't money.
Yeah.
No. We got to make this shit bigger than life.
Yeah, for real.
Go
bro.
put a movie behind this shit.
But no, I think those guys show up because their appearance on the show means a lot.
Yeah.
But I think them dudes be a wealth of information.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. So what I understand what you saying right now is like, what are you taking from those situations?
Right.
Cause like even then, we could look at it as rap. So if somebody come and do your podcast or you do it like, boy, that's a big feature.
Right.
So like me coming on here like, boy, it's a big feature for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm on Loon podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I be taking it from. Like I'm thinking strictly talent.
Right.
When you thinking on the side of like,
yes,
what you could get from
because
that,
the reason why, because what separates you and those guys is not talent. That's the whole play. What separates you and those guys is the business. You see what I'm saying? That's what's making it.
You just hit that shit right on the head.
You see what I mean? That's why when they come around, you got to pay attention to the business. I know they watching this saying he right, bro. Right now, they looking at saying, bro, right.
He done told the nigga to.
No, because they
I'm just talking shit.
I think they respecting it from a standpoint saying that's 100% right because You say something? Because look what I'm doing with my business. That's the only thing separates us. Cause now funny a motherfucker. Like I'm funny. He even got a content dude. He even got a social media. This nigga can do layers of it just like me.
Right.
Country Wayne say he ain't even interested in going on the road.
But you don't. Shit, he shouldn't.
The ecosystem of motherfucker he don't
know. And look, even when you go over there and like, you know what I mean, do skits with them and stuff, you get money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't on no shit where, you know what I'm saying, like, this for exposure. Even though it's big exposure, they making sure you get paid too.
That's good, though.
Yeah, so he ain't like, I will get him and Mike credit and Chase Walker, like them boys, they.
Yeah, I fuck with Country Wayne, man. I think what he do, what he stand for, has been cool. Would you date a comic? I think he dated Just Hilarious.
Would I date a comic?
Mm-hmm.
What you consider dating?
Like going public with him, being with him.
Shit.
Going public for sure.
Yeah, for a little while.
For a little while.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to go public. You ain't.
Cause it's like.
You into public relationships or
No.
you ain't into that?
That's why I say
Why not?
Shit, I ain't into public shit.
I feel you.
Take my ass to the house.
So right now, I'm saying for the women watching, are you single? What are you doing? Like,
just hit me up, man.
just hit you up.
Nah, I'm just talking shit. I'm with my baby mama.
You with your baby mama? How many kids you got?
We got 2.
Them the only 2 you got?
Far as I know.
That nigga didn't sound sure, did it, man?
I said far as I know.
Yeah.
But man, it's like, I just be feeling like the world we living in with the relationship, bro, I feel like social media fucking that shit up, man.
It is, bro.
And when I say that, bro, you be seeing what they be talking about on social media. They be like, what women expect out of men, what men, like, bro, everything ain't for everybody.
Man, they done confused motherfuckers I love. I was slick mad at the social media shit for a while. I said,
Bro.
man, they done got my bitch.
What
That nigga
Kanye
done
West
started
said?
tricking my... Yeah, Kanye West told me. Instagram got your bitch. That's who got your bitch. I look up my gas, start hollering narcissistic.
Yeah.
I said, where that come from? I know what schools and shit you went to.
Yeah.
You start calling me what?
I'm a
And I done took care of everything. They done tricked you into believe. Oh, Lord, I can't fight it. I'm hustling too hard. I can't. You got it confused.
Man, you just hit that shit right on the head. Like, that's their favorite word now, narcissist. Why? Because I'm not going to stand, like, I'm standing for something.
What I'm supposed to do?
Cause I'm telling you, you can't say shit nowadays, bro.
That's fucked up, bro.
When I start speaking on something, oh, no, everything got to go your... No. I'm just telling you this how it is.
Yeah, why wouldn't it not go my way? Hold on now. I would hope she want things to go her way. And I would hope we meet at the intersection. While things going my way, things are going your way.
And then you be seeing the motherfuckers in the comments, oh my God, couldn't be me. You ain't got no nigga.
And you'll leave your nigga for me.
Bruh, even with when they be talking about who pay the bills and all that type of stuff, bruh, whatever works for your household. Whatever works for your household.
You paying the bills or what?
Yeah, I'm paying the bill.
Because niggas will say, they got women now demanding that they pay the bills. This is something Chad just said, and that way is weighing on me. He said that men, we gonna always do the financial labor.
Yeah.
And the regular labor. But women have to show up with the emotional labor. And what he was saying was that together that makes our family whole. Women tend to believe sometimes they can just show up as is and not do any work. You see what I mean? Thinking because they don't have to work in the same way I work that they need to be invisible as it pertains to work.
That ain't the case. Right.
What needs to happen is you need to be doing emotional labor and I'll handle everything else. You see what I mean? And that's where I think...
Loon, I'm going to tell you this, bro. It done got to a point, you remember, like, maybe growing up or what we might thought was us financially, that ain't even enough for women no more.
Wow.
And you know why I say that? Man, not too long ago, me and my baby mama, we having a dispute. So she told me this. She was like, well, take away. She was like, you say you pay the bills, you saying you paying the mortgage. Take that out of the equation. Why the fuck we taking that out of the equation?
Yeah.
That ain't
You
nothing
tricking
small.
me.
Yeah.
That's a trick.
But okay, we take that out of the equation. So then she was like, so what did you do for this? What did you do for me on this? Okay, I was like, okay, now, if I use that, because you bring up, I pay for the daycare, all this type of stuff. I said, okay. Now take you cooking and cleaning, cause you said I would have to pay mortgage and pay bills whether I stayed by myself. You would have to cook and clean if you stayed by yourself. So take that out of the equation. What do you do?
Ooh, see.
So sometimes, but if I say that, so I guess I don't do. Bitch, you just told me I don't do shit.
And here go the trick.
But that's social media.
Yeah, and see, that's when Instagram then captured my gas.
Yeah.
A lot of you niggas gas is captured. Instagram got your gas, man. She coming in there with that. She done start calling you shit.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing with that. I believe that women and men have to understand that the trick is even doing that, even having to be here to have this conversation about what I do and if we subtract this. And
Yeah.
We already in the
We
trick
already
bag.
We already behind the 8 ball.
Yeah,
Because we shouldn't even be talking about this.
What is we
But
doing?
you know why we talking about this? Because we both.
And you done been captured.
Yep.
They describing they heartbreak about a nigga they possibly done took back by now. And you just seeing this clip 6 months ago, and now it done affected your real relationship for a nigga been holding you down for 10 years.
Right. And everything relationship goes till they break up. Everybody wanted that car to be Offset relationship. All of them, Young Miami and P. Diddy. My man, we go together real bad.
Yeah.
I ain't seen a bitch say that yet. They start saying that shit now, ain't it?
Yeah.
You don't go together real bad with the motherfucker no more. So that's how that shit be.
Social media a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, social media a bitch.
You sit down with therapists?
Sometimes, not in real life. I talked to him on the show. I had
Oh,
one on
okay.
the show before, but I don't know, man. I don't know if they can help me. How you feel about therapy?
Bro, it's like, I feel like, I'm going to say this, like, as men, bro, I don't think we able to vent. I don't need no therapist to figure shit out for me. Just listen. Because you know why I just brought that up? Because when you just said how Chad was saying about the emotional labor, women don't listen no motherfucking more.
Mm-mm.
I don't need you to solve shit.
Hell no.
You can't solve shit on your own. Just
I had
listen.
a motherfucker tell me one time, I tell you, see, I'm very aware. I just talk slow because I'm from the South.
Right.
But boy, if they take this, they in the trick bag. If they take the slow talking for being dumb, I got them.
Mm-hmm. I might talk even slower.
And they goddamn right.
Yeah.
And I keep the dreads and the necklaces. Boy, I'm on you niggas' head. But guess what? So I had a motherfucker, a girl one time tell me, don't you think you need to be going over to your sisters? I said, you don't even give me no recommendations. You don't give me no recommendations about my time. That don't affect you, what I do with. You dig? You need to focus on things that affect you and I. If you telling me now you done got into the woods with this thing, I had to check her like, yo, you done went too far with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Now you over here telling me what I should do on my time. You know I don't respond to nothing like that. But if I'm not aware, most men are not aware that they should not even be doing that. So here they come trying to explain. Not knowing that, yo, that it ain't never a problem. She gonna just switch the problem.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna just, once you solve that one, well, this is the new problem. Well, you need to be, we don't got no business over here.
Loon, I'm gonna tell you something else, bro. When you start speaking on that thing, women could speak on a million things you do wrong. Or what men do wrong. They could go up there and have a whole list on social media. Soon as you say something, say me and you having this conversation, right? Oh, damn, they don't like women. Why y'all keep jumping? Why they gotta be the go-to? Cause we can't say nothing.
If they look at me and get energy that I don't like,
No, I'm saying that
well,
when
I'm
I
just
say
saying,
about me
I know,
and
but the conversation does give that to women who don't understand perspective, right? So I'm saying to the women that's listening, if you even think it gives that, you need to go see a doctor, a mind, a head doctor immediately, because I ain't never given none, but I love women.
Love them. That's how we here.
I'm loving women, like, for sure. So now my critique of women don't come from a hateful place.
Yeah.
It come from the fact that I got to deal with women.
You can't take constructive criticism.
What kind of shit y'all got me in a dictatorship? I just got to accept what they give me.
Hey, what's that? That is what it's called in them countries.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Just accept it. Don't say nothing
Yeah.
about it. You can't do nothing.
What's it?
about
Democracy and the other one is a what?
Dictatorship.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So it's what I feel. I don't know, man. Anything you want to talk about?
Shit, I think.
What's on your mind?
I think all that flowed perfectly.
Yeah, it did, man.
Like, cause even when we were talking about, we went to Cat Williams and we just flowed right into that. They ain't had shit to do with that.
Yeah. But
That's how it goes.
Yeah, that's the conversations, man.
Even Nigel behind the camera,
Nah,
he started speaking about
Yeah.
that women shit.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, man, I'm going through the same shit. What men be? Wow. It's just like, bro, you know how you might be talking to your homeboy, you say something, man, oh, lady did. Boy, it be like they be ready to, hey,
because
bro, let me call you right back. God
niggas
damn,
going
I ain't know
through
you going
hell.
through all that shit.
Yeah, nigga dump it on you.
Yeah,
You ain't even mean to do all that.
my bad, nigga.
You done hung up on your girl. That's what I be talking about. She badly. He said, yeah, man, bitches ain't shit. He done went all the way down there. Man, I thought about killing mine.
Whoa,
Nigga, what?
This bitch just didn't take out nothing
Yeah,
for the eat, nigga.
nigga, I was just
Woo.
saying. Goodness. Yeah, but niggas going through hell. But silently, men are going through hell, though.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas in relationships they don't want to be in, whether they say it or not.
Mm-hmm. Feel like they got to do the right thing.
I know
for the
niggas in
family.
prison, man. I know niggas in prison.
Locked down.
Them niggas there. I be hollering free Cuckoo. Cuckoo and them in prison with the bitch, man.
Man.
You feel me? It's rough, man. But I think we had a great conversation, man.
Nah, for sure.
I think we had a great conversation. This Up There podcast. I'll see y'all next week. Let's get it.
Thanks for watching this clip from It's Up There podcast. To see the rest of the interview, click one of the boxes on the screen. Also join Discord and Patreon to be in our community.